Explaining the status of the institution, the Acting Vice-Chancellor and Principal of the Milton Margai Technical University, Professor Dr. Philip John Kanu, noted that there is a lot of expectations since assuming university status. To deliver on those hopes, he disclosed that 5 strategic objectives have been developed by the institution as a pillar for smooth expectations of its mandate. One of those pillars is to ensure access and relevance by supporting the middle-level manpower in the country as a technical university.
I know a lot of people might not know the background of this name, Technical University. The minister, when he stood at the well of Parliament for over 8 hours, I want us to clap for him again. He stood there for over 8 hours defending why they must allow us to be a technical university. It is for us not to do the usual courses as the other universities are doing. They are expecting us to bring in, to support the middle manpower and also concentrate on our own area, which is the teacher education. If you are to ensure access and relevance, Honorable Minister, Mr. Chancellor, sir, we want to make sure that we are not just only focusing on those students with the WASC, but we'll also introduce courses that will cater for those even without the WASC, even in Form 2, even Class 2. As long as you have the ability and the willingness to come and do something, we can train you to be a carpenter, a good carpenter. We can train you to be a steel bender. That is the reason why they call us Technical University, and we should not depart from that area. I think when they brought in the FTI, I am sure even the landscape of buildings in this country will change the story. And that is one thing that we want to promise the Honorable Minister, the Chancellor, and the galaxy of men, particularly the President, who said we must be a technical university.
The principal notes the introduction of short courses that cater for people who are without university qualifications but have skills which could be reaffirmed to help the society. He spoke about the creation of businesses by the institution to address the area of financial sustainability. He encouraged lecturers to engage on writing proposals for support, the establishment of a strong quality assurance and processes. The research topics developed and the institution is working on to address the needs of the society. External connection with institutions, the staff capacity to upgrade the lecturers through pre-coaching and internal teaching. The Chancellor of the Milton Margai Technical University, Dr. Victor E.A. Kabia, noted as he welcomed all present, describing the day as a historic one. He urged graduates to continue to build on the collections of memories acquired from the institution, noting that in life it is one thing to have learned something, but it is another altogether to remember it. He encouraged all graduates to move a little away from reliance on technological devices to continue building on their memories, as one should go beyond the ordinary memory. The Minister of Technical and Higher Education, Professor Alpha Tijanwuri, in a statement, thanked everyone present and extolled the Acting Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dr. Philip John Kanu, for his indelible contribution in transforming the institution, describing the graduates as triumphant for the successful completion of their studies.
A technical university should not only be talking about people that can say things, but people that can do things. That is why you have to give a big hand to the talk and do president. Because that is truly reflective of a graduate of a technical university. It's not what you say, it is also what you can do. Let me say that indeed a technical university should train people for the job market at the instant in time that you graduate. It should also train people that are futuristic, that would be ready and stand tall as the job market continues to change. The NCTVA have developed what they call National Qualifications Framework, and that framework should ensure that your level of competency is stratified, and that framework should also ensure that your level of competency is the same wherever you graduate from, as long as you do so within scenario.
The Acting Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Director of Academic Affairs, Dr. Muhammad Ali Jallo, in his welcome note address, recognized all for gracing the ceremony, noting that it was nearly 60 years and this was the first time the institution was confirming degrees, certificates, and diplomas on its students by its own chancellors, stating that it was a dream come true for which the institution was grateful, especially to those who helped to make it a success. The occasion was climaxed with the conferment of degrees by the chancellor and award of diplomas and certificates by the director of NCTVA. For Star News in Freetown, George Elliott Sam reporting.